Just cruising down, alright, and I'm feeling alright. What? And I'm feeling alright.
Man, you already know you tuned in to another episode of Rocky Road. And who do we have today?
It's your girl Unique, and you are now in tune with Rocky Road.
For sure. And Unique, where you got us at? Where you from?
I'm originally from Rock Hill, but I stay in York, South Carolina. I've been down here for probably about, I say, 6 years. So I wouldn't really consider this my city. Even though I'm from Rock Hill, I mostly grew up in North Carolina most of my life.
Word. So you from Rock Hill? What part of Rock Hill?
I grew up on Shirley Street all the way up to...
Shirley! And we had some times on Shirley.
We know about that Shirley Street.
Yeah, I grew up on Shirley Street all the way up to I was 7. And then I moved to Midtown Projects. Stayed there all the way to 03 when I was 9.
For sure, man. That ain't knocked Midtown down, man. That was one of my childhood stomping grounds, too. I grew up on Hagen Street.
Okay.
So you really from the Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. So that's hometown love right now, man.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, man. And how was it growing up in Midtown?
In Midtown, we seen the difference. Like, we seen the difference from us staying on Shirley Street versus Midtown. Because, like, you know, Midtown is the hood or whatever. And I know when I was younger and me and my brother was in school, he was telling me how this guy who was one of my classmates had pulled a gun out on him over there. Yeah, it was real bad over there.
Word, and that was like the projects.
Yeah.
So did you see a lot of project stuff going on, like far as drugs, violence, anything like that?
I seen people, you know, that was a part of that. I didn't see the drug side, but I seen people that was associated with, you know, that type of stuff in that area.
Word, for sure. And that's back when, did you stay in Midtown when the pool was open?
I stayed there all the way up until 03.
Word, I think the pool might have closed, may have closed like early 2000s. You remember Midtown Pool?
Mm-hmm.
Word, Midtown Pool, man, they knocked Midtown down. They was hating on 500, man. But yeah, for sure though. Hey man, let's go ahead and get into this music. So when did you start doing music? I don't necessarily mean rapping, even if you sung or played the piano, the drums at church, whatever.
I know me and my brothers and sisters, we used to sing on the choir at church. And I used to write poetry. I started writing poetry when I was 19, and then it transitioned into rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word. And you know what? And I just assumed it had something to do with church because you got the church girl look. Yeah, because I'm a church girl too. You know what I'm saying? So growing up in church, we do get that first feel.
Right,
you know, of that music. I think a lot of us actually come from a church background.
Right.
You know, especially just being in the South.
Right.
Yeah, so we all was raised in there. So you was like raised in the church.
I wouldn't say I was raised in the church, but we definitely was on the choir a lot. I wouldn't say raised because, you know, when you say like raised, it's probably like, you know, probably from like, you know, your childhood really. Yeah. We was like in our teens when we started really going to church like that.
But you were on the choir.
Yeah, I was on the choir.
Did you lead in the selections?
No, because I was actually nervous to sing. I didn't really like want to showcase my talent until like probably when I was like 19, 20.
Word, that's gonna be my next question. So when did you discover that you had the ability to rap?
After high school, because I didn't really find myself until after high school. I didn't know who I was in high school.
Word.
Yeah.
You remember your first rap name?
What did I think it might have been the same thing, Unique. I stuck with that. Yeah.
And where you get the name Unique from? How you?
It means unique in African. Okay. Yeah.
Word. And me and Derk, we kind of slow. We trying to pronounce the name.
I think I said Unieke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unieke.
Yeah. It's either unique. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Either way, yeah.
For sure. So, do you remember the first song you ever recorded?
Yeah. It's the first song I ever recorded was Social Paradox. I recorded that when I was 25. Animalistic, condescending statistics, raging out at the outlaws, trying to start a militia. Cops been blasting niggas since we existed. We contradicting freedom, still Rosa Parks as victors. My proposition in this world full of redemption has seized a higher power, progressing in which we live in. Beyond a darker equal, they reconstructing our systems by brutalizing schemes, controlling our victims. We still victims of the American social social order. Capitalism embracing the terrorisms and tortures. Bodies is getting chopped up and brutalized for extortion. The government giving rights to our children to have abortions. What is the world coming to is out of proportion. Nobody seems to witness that Bush is lying with reporters. He sided with Al-Qaeda, decreasing poverty borders. 9/11 was a setup cause Bush had followed those orders. And when it breaks apart, we can't get it back again. In Boko Haram, Nigeria, they witnessing human trafficking. 300 sex slaves tied up like human packaging. They wanna be free from chains, they keep them shackled in. While visualizing my thoughts through a state of mind, an alchemistic civilization that surely reached decline. It's like the world's misconception has been redefined, syndicating the ecoplexities within the freedom lines. In a society where niggas killing off their kind, clips and automatics start to repossess the undefined. In a society where niggas killing off their kind, clips and automatics start to repossess the undefined.
Word,
Yeah.
Okay. That's a song that you got with D-Boy.
Yeah.
Word, D-Boy.
I didn't know you checked that out.
I do my research. I just don't pull up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, for real. And D-Boy, he like one of my favorite artists
Yeah.
because bro, he has the vocals. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's a songwriter. He's a song creator. So did he engineer that record?
Yeah, he did, and like, it's like we instantly click because we both kind of like intellects,
Yeah.
and we into like, you know, conscious things, you know,
Yeah.
socially things like that. So that's kind of how we click, you know.
So with Social Paradox, can we get a visual?
I need to get a visual on that. I mean, I recorded that probably like, you know, I say 3-4 years ago, 2019. What was that, 3 years ago?
Word.
So I mean, I could still do a visual for that though, I would say.
And I don't like to say woke no more because a lot of people have took the woke name and ran with it, like Umar Johnson's, and he's a con artist. You got a lot of people that has took this woke thing and they ran with it. I want to say aware.
Aware,
I feel
yeah.
like you're very aware because on one of those lines you said something that stuck out to me. You say, "What is the world coming to? It's out of proportion."
Yeah.
Can you break that down for
Like
me?
we in a delusion. Like this is the Matrix. There's a lot of things going on that's, you know, unnecessary.
For
A
sure.
lot of things that people don't know about. New World Order.
Oh yeah, yeah. New World Order
Yeah.
has been going on for a minute, but I really feel like a lot of things are going into play, and with social media and a lot of stuff going on in pop culture, it dilutes us from even being aware. I ain't gonna say us because I'm very much aware. Like the moment I woke up, I couldn't go to sleep. I'm one of them people that's gonna make
Right.
that. Man, you don't want to hear that.
Right.
You know, like I'm one of them people. You one of those person.
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
by the music.
Oh yeah.
But you had switched it up on that too lit.
Oh yeah.
Lil' bitch, I be active, he eating like bacon. My shooters do practice, we ain't go to statin'. My niggas reflection, your niggas be hating. My diamonds are reckless, today I'm go platin'. I fuck up the city, my niggas gon' make it. The hardest little rapper, it ain't no debating. Put on for my city, so fuck your little statement. I hit it so good, he buy a Mercedes. Fuck what you saying, lil' bitch, I'm the greatest.
I got a lot of different sides to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of different sides to me. I don't want to be in a box.
For sure.
Yeah. Because I know me personally, I have a lot of different ways, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
I could be, one day I could be, you know, like a conscious type of person, and next, you know, I could be turn up type. That's just the type of person I am.
So what was the whole concept behind us two niggas? You was popping your ish.
That, like, I was turned up in the studio. We was turned up in the studio. I was thinking, I was like, I want to do Stunner and the Baby inspired me on that.
Word.
Yeah, because I like how they both had that back and forth kind of thing, and then it's like I like their records, like, you know, they kind of, they definitely inspired me on that. And plus I was like, I need to get like a turn up record. I know most of the time I do a lot of slow records, you know, feel good music, but I need something, you know, it's, you know, lit, turned it up.
A little fun record, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I like the fact that you are staying true to self. You know, like, because a lot of people, because to be real, I remember maybe like a couple years ago, people were saying conscious rappers are not in. Man, Kendrick just dropped the biggest album of the year.
My
Man,
favorite.
shout out to my
Kid.
boy K-Dot, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah,
You feel me? And they said consciousness is not in no more.
yeah.
Man, I feel like that whole project should be a Bible.
It was
to
real
our
therapeutic.
to our whole community. So therapeutic. So you a Kendrick fan?
Yes, big Kendrick.
K-Dot.
Big J. Cole fan too.
Oh yeah, J. Cole,
Yeah.
straight from the Carolinas,
Yeah.
man. So since we on that, like, who inspired you?
Out of all the rappers,
Or just
like,
anybody in general? It can just be a family member, a rapper.
Lauryn Hill. That's who I look up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miseducation.
Yeah.
Word. So what's your favorite Lauryn Hill record?
Eyes on the Sparrow. I had to sing that when I was in the 6th grade in middle school.
Okay.
At a Black History Month concert.
Word.
Yeah.
You like old school music?
Yes. I like Brandy. I like Maxwell. Music Soul Child. I like neo soul.
Neo soul. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the genre.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's that clean your house and light a candle, burn some
Right.
sage
Right.
vibe. You feel?
Right.
Did you see yesterday how that boy went in that school and killed 19 children?
Yeah, kids. Our kids ain't even safe. That's crazy. You're not even safe in the church either, because I know they had a mass shooting in the church
Charleston.
as well. Yeah.
So we can't go to the grocery store.
Right.
Our kids can't go to school.
Right.
We can't go to the movies.
Crazy.
We can't go to the mall. For real, like that's what's going on in the United States right now. This place is ghetto. Take me back to Africa. I know I wasn't born there, but take me there.
Right.
Period, man. So what your opinion is on that? Do you think we need to get more stricter gun laws?
Yeah. Like Boosie say, stay dangerous. Everybody need to stay dangerous. For real.
For sure. And speaking of staying dangerous, man, it's been a lot of violence going on in Rock Hill. You from Rock Hill? I personally went to numerous of homicide funerals. I can't even name them no more. Like I can name them, but it's gonna be here all day. It's been a lot. There's been a lot of kids doing the violence. You know, like what you think is the cause of all this gun violence going on?
The cause of it, I know it's a lot of black on black crimes. I say, gang activity too. I know a friend of mine just passed away last year who I went to school with. I basically grew up with him. He was a blood and he got murdered.
Gangs has been around since forever. Forever, like back on the plantation they had gangs. So I agree with that to a certain extent. Because I feel like nowadays it's more so in this music.
Yeah.
They praising violence where they saying, if I kill somebody, I'm gonna go smoke them.
My day ops.
And it's nothing. I'm not knocking nobody. That's Bloods or Crips, because I have friends that's Bloods and Crips, and they back in the day, like in the 60s, 70s, they used to be like a brotherhood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I still believe to a certain extent it still is a brotherhood. I'm not gonna even blame the gangs, because like you said, it's a brotherhood. Yeah. Everything got violence to it, man. Wall Street, they got violence. We just don't hear about it a lot. They gangs too in corporate America. But I think it's these big machines.
Ku Klux Klan.
The Ku Klux Klan, the biggest gang. When they gonna get that RICO case?
Right. They go back to being doctors and governors and stuff.
Police
like that.
officers, judges.
Yeah.
When the Ku Klux Klan gonna get that RICO case?
Right.
That's the biggest gang in America.
Yeah.
For real. But I'm trying to figure out, like, why these big machines like Empire, Universal, they'll capitalize off of our violence and our pain and make it go into rotation. Like, all the kids, the little beatbox song that's talking about driving up and killing somebody.
Right.
Or too many glockies.
Oh yeah.
You gotta all these songs these kids are dancing to.
Right.
It's really these big machines is putting it out
Yeah.
there. Like,
and it'd be like 7, 8 year. Well, I can't say that because when I was like that age and I was listening to like Snoop, all that type of stuff like that.
But I can say, how old are you?
I'm 27. I'll be 28.
27. Okay, so you kind of you in our generation. I'm 32, so you kind of in our area. So the Snap era and all that. Like we was having fun. Don't get me wrong, these TikTok kids, they had fun.
Yeah.
But we really was actually making songs that had dances to it. Like we'll tell you how to do the dance. Snap your fingers and do your steps. Now these people talking about, man, pull out your gun and shoot the up. Pull out your gun and shoot the on the music that you doing. Like granted, like you said, you versatile. You like to give, the fun music, but also the conscious music. So keep delivering that type of music for us, because I'm one of them people, I'm woke, but I'm also sleep too. Like, cause I'm gonna get in my car right now, I'm a gangster. I don't give a damn what nobody say, I'm a gangster. So I'm contradicting myself because I like it. I just love music.
We as humans, we contradict ourselves.
Right.
Like that's just our natural born nature.
Word, for sure. And before we end this thing, man, you got any upcoming projects or any visuals?
I'm working on a mixtape right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and X the Prophet, he just started managing me.
Okay.
So we working on a mixtape for this summer. Hopefully it drops.
Word, we getting some visuals.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Man, come on, man.
Oh, and I'm tapping into acting as well too. I got a friend of mine that's a director, and we working on something right now.
Word, well, we might have to holler at you, man, because we got a lot of roles. Me and Derk, we be doing crazy videos every day. So,
Okay.
yeah, we can definitely get you a role. And, man, before we do go, man, shout your social media, how they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at as Rapper Unique 27. Facebook, yeah, Rapper Unique.
I'm just cruising down, alright, and I'm feeling alright. What? And I'm feeling alright.